house flipper video today. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's well. I figured I would flip another house because it's fun. I hope you guys enjoy it too. I'm sorry I ended up disappearing for a few days again. I don't know where to begin this time. My back is actually improving with the neck brace, which I'm wearing right now, so I'm going to sound really weird. But I also sound weird because my sinuses went berserk. Oh my goodness, whatever. Sinuses, stomach issues, you name it, it's happening. But that isn't the worst of it. I'm not mentioning any names, so I'm going to assume it's okay. And I did talk to her already, but my niece got shot last week. She lives in another state. And she was in her living room finishing up her homework when a couple jerks, I wish I could use a stronger word, just came by and started shooting up her father's car, my brother's car. And the bullets were ricocheting everywhere, and one of them went through, well, more than one went through the wall, if I understand it correctly. But one of them hit her paper cutter, and after it hit the paper cutter, it hit her arm. So she ended up spending that night in the hospital. She has, I believe, a broken bone, but she said it's not in a bad area where she's immobile. But she is in a cast and a sling for the next 5 or 6 weeks. And on top of everything that's been going on, that just, I can't imagine how she feels. I kept thinking about my sister-in-law, and oh my gosh, there's just so much to take in when something like that happens. Thankfully, a neighbor ended up catching a majority of what happened on his phone, so the police have that information, and God willing, they're going to be able to find out who did it. I'm just so angry, you know? How many stages of grief are there? I don't know. I'm at the anger stage, and I think that's why my head is just exploding and my stomach is doing somersaults, and it's just not something you ever assume you're going to have to go through or hear about. So I just feel so sorry for the whole family that they even were forced to have to go through something like that, because it's mindless as usual. And me, being who I am, I don't understand that mentality. Things that don't make sense to me bother me a lot longer than they should. And this is just one of those situations. I just can't get over it. I can't fathom it. And then trying to figure out how they feel, their emotions. My goodness. So I needed a couple days to just calm down and find my bearings again before I could start recording again. So that's that. I hope I don't have to ever talk about it again, but my niece knows that I'm there for her, and she can talk to me anytime she wants. She can text me, or I'm not that great at phone calls, though. I'd rather text. But regardless, it's upsetting. I also heard a couple wacky stories. I won't say from who, but none of it helps, so I just needed a couple of days to process everything and then unwind from it. You'll notice in the video I tried my hand at landscaping again. I don't know if anybody noticed in the last one, but it'll show up on this one as well. It will ask you if you want to enter into a garden competition or something. And I always say no, because I know my skills are so bad at that. So the problem I have with it is it's tedious work. There's not too many steps, but there are enough steps in just planting a single bush or tree that I get either bored or frustrated with it real quick, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done. You got what you needed. And then there are a couple garden items that you have to put together, like the swing in the back. You'll see that in a minute. I also went with the kind of goofy colors this time. That's supposed to be sunshine yellow or sunny yellow or something like that. Morning sunrise, I don't remember. And it looks like a dirty lime. No, a dirty... Well, you know what? They would probably call it lime green, but every time I hear the word lime, I think of very, very dark green. But it looks more green than yellow, doesn't it? I didn't care. I wanted to make a wacky build this time, so I did. I had a plan for this pathway, but like I said, I got a little hooked on the back of the house, and I just gave up. Yeah, submit garden for whatever it said, I don't. Entry. Submit garden for entry. I won't do that. I will never win. But I think if you do that, no, I can't quite remember the details of that, but I remember when this first came out, a lot of people were upset that you could never get first place. Nobody knew how to get first place or something like that. I don't want to get involved until I know the details for certain. Now this is the game just showing you with the befores and afters. I noticed they didn't cover every single room, and then they only show the backyard instead of the front yard because I didn't really do anything with the front yard, so I don't think it turned out too bad though. I do hope you like these videos though. I really hope you do. I thank you very much for watching and supporting my channel. I really, really appreciate that. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.